The tiny ants' big picnic in a sunny meadow filled with tall grasses and sweet clover. There lived a tiny ant named Andy. Andy was small, with shiny black legs and a bright red dot on his back. He loved marching in neat rows with his ant friends, carrying bits of leaves, and sniffing the warm air. But Andy had a special dream. "I want to have a big picnic and invite new friends," he said, wiggling his antennae with excitement. One warm morning, a cheerful ladybug named Polka flew by. "Hello, Andy," Polka said, landing on a blade of grass. "Why do you look so happy today?" Andy waved his legs. "I want to make a picnic and find friends." Polka's wings fluttered. "That sounds yummy. I'll help you. Let's go." Andy bounced. "Yay! A picnic adventure." Polka flew beside Andy as he marched to a shady spot under a big oak tree. A little caterpillar named Chewy was munching a leaf. "Hi, Ant," Chewy said, waving a tiny leg. "Why are you here?" Andy spun his antennae. "I'm planning a picnic. Want to come?" Chewy wiggled. "I'm slow and eat a lot." Andy smiled. "Bring leaves. We'll share." Chewy crawled next to Andy, carrying a juicy leaf. "This is fun," Chewy said. Andy's dot glowed. "I have a friend." Polka led Andy and Chewy to a sparkly stream where pebbles shone. A tiny frog named Hoppy was splashing in the water. "Hello, Andy," Hoppy croaked, blinking his big eyes. "What's this marching?" Andy waddled closer. "I'm making a picnic. Join us." Hoppy hopped nervously. "I'm shy around new bugs." Andy nodded. "Stay with us. You're safe." Hoppy bounced beside Andy and Chewy, splashing a little. "This is great," Hoppy said. Andy twinkled. "Another friend." Next, Polka buzzed them to a sunny patch of daisies. A small bee named Buzz was sipping nectar. "Hi, Andy," Buzz said, humming softly. "Why are you walking here?" Andy waved his legs. "I'm having a picnic. Come along." Buzz tilted her head. "I'm busy collecting honey." Andy grinned. "Bring some honey. It's perfect." Buzz flew next to Andy, carrying a drop of sweet honey. "You're so kind," Buzz hummed. Andy laughed. More friends. Polka guided them to a grassy hill where wildflowers danced. A butterfly named Flappy was fluttering from petal to petal. "Hello, Andy," Flappy said, her wings sparkling. "What's this group?" Andy spun in a circle. "We're planning a picnic. Want to join?" Flappy fluttered shyly. "I don't know picnic food." Andy winked. "Bring flower dust. We'll love it." Flappy landed beside Andy, Chewy, Hoppy, and Buzz, her wings dusted with pollen. "This feels nice," Flappy said. Andy glowed. "I love my friends." As they marched on, Andy felt his dream growing. "I want the best picnic ever," he said. Polka whispered, "Find a perfect spot." Andy led his friends to a flat rock in the meadow, warmed by the sun. "This is it," he cheered. Chewy laid down his leaf, Hoppy splashed water, Buzz dropped honey, and Flappy sprinkled pollen. Andy added a tiny crumb he'd carried. "Our picnic!" they shouted, clapping. Children playing in the meadow saw the tiny feast and ran over. A girl named Lily knelt down. "Look, an ant picnic," she said, her eyes wide. "Who made this?" Lily asked. Andy waved his antennae. I'm Andy. We made a picnic. Want to see? The children nodded. Can we share? Lily asked. Andy bounced. Yes. Bring something small. Lily and her friends added a crumb of bread and a drop of juice. Chewy, Hoppy, Buzz, Flappy, and Andy cheered. You're so brave, Andy, Lily said. Andy's red dot shone. This is the best picnic. As the sky turned golden with sunset, Polka said, Andy, it's time to rest. Andy looked at the oak tree, stream, daisies, hill, and rock. I made a picnic and so many friends, he said, his antennae twinkling. Polka hugged him with a soft buzz. You're a tiny hero. Andy turned to his friends. Will you picnic again? Chewy, Hoppy, Buzz, and Flappy nodded. Yes. They cheered. Lily waved. We'll bring crumbs, Andy, she called. Polka led Andy back to his anthill, and his friends followed to say goodbye. Andy marched into his tunnel, feeling proud. I had the biggest adventure, he said. Chewy waved. You made us brave, Hoppy croaked. And happy, Buzz hummed. And sweet, Flappy fluttered. And colorful, Andy's heart felt full. You're all my picnic, he said. That night, Andy curled up in his tunnel, dreaming of feasts. The next day, Chewy, Hoppy, Buzz, Flappy, and the children visited, bringing more crumbs. The meadow buzzed with laughter, and Andy's dot glowed, knowing his picnic had made everyone smile.